I think yesterday, the last one we did, at the very end, remember we had to check the two answers, and we were like, 9 is the answer, not 2, because 2 didn't work when we plugged it back in. So we're going to do a similar problem to that. So this is just 7.6 continued. Alright, so our first one is, we're going to solve 2x plus 1 to the power of 1/3 plus 5 equals 0. Do you guys want a light on? Alright, so remember from yesterday, our first step when we're solving these, this is technically a radical equation. There's a radical in it, it's just we don't use a radical to write it out, because what kind of radical is this? What kind of root is to the power of 1/3 mean? It's a cube root, right? Like you could write this as the cube root of 2x plus 1 plus 5 equals 0. This is just a cube root. So the first thing you want to do is get the root by itself. So what should we do to get the root by itself? Yep, so let's subtract 5 from each side of the equal sign. So we're left with the 2x plus 1 to the 1/3 equals negative 5. So now we want to get rid of the root. Liv? You could write cube root. Yeah. If you would prefer to write it as a cube root, you could do that. Shh. So now, how do I get rid of that power of 1/3 or cube root? They're the same thing. So how do I get rid of that so that neither side has a radical? Liv? Not times 3. To the power of 3, right? Because if we take all of this to the power of 3, well, 3 times a third, when I multiply those powers, is just 1. So this is just to the power of 1 now. You don't have to write the power. Yep, but you got to do it to both sides. So make sure you're taking that negative 5 to the power of 3 and not just the 5 to the power of 3. So to get rid of the power of 1/3, we take it to the power of 3. It's basically the reciprocal of that power. So these go away. We're left with 2x plus 1 equals, what's negative 5 to the power of 3? Negative 125. And then all we have to do is we're just getting x by itself. This is not even a weird one, right? We don't have to factor it because there's not like an x squared and an x. So you don't have to factor. You just do minus 1, minus 1. 2x is negative 126. And divide by 2. It's just a normal solving one.